Floral design is so much more than just picking which flowers are gonna go into your bouquet or go into a centerpiece. I started my design journey in interior design, and there I learned the elements and principles of design, and I apply all of those to my floral design, which means you're getting a more nuanced design. So today on Ask the Florist, we're gonna be talking about what goes into designing your wedding flowers. Hi, I'm Sarah from Rose and Laurel, and this is Ask the Florist, where we answer all of the flower questions you didn't know to ask. Today we're talking about how I design your wedding flowers. The first thing I think about when I'm designing your flowers is what season are you getting married in? The season is important because, first of all, sustainability. In today's global economy, the best thing we can do for sustainability is to choose flowers that are local and in season. One of the other reasons we choose seasonal flowers is because it gives your wedding day context and something special. So you can look back at your photos and say, I had tulips in my bouquet and I got married in the springtime. Or I had roses and we were married in July and it was super hot and horrible, but my roses smelled amazing. That type of detail gives your wedding context. The other thing we want to think about when we're designing your wedding flowers is the context. Where are you getting married? Is it going to be a cathedral, on the beach, in a tent in your parents' backyard? All of those different settings are going to call for a different design, especially when we're thinking about what you want your guest experience to be. Do we want a really grand floral moment? Do we want something intimate that's low to the table? Is your bouquet going to be grand and over the top, or is it going to be sweet and simple? Those are the types of things contextually that we think about when we're designing your flowers. The next question I always ask any of my clients is, who is your wedding photographer? Why does this matter? Filters, one word, filters, people. When it comes to filters, nothing is going to kill your color palette more than a photographer who's applying a really, really heavy filter to their photography. And I'll give it to you, it's a look. And if you're in love with a photography style that's maybe warmer and sepia toned, we just need to be aware of that. So when we're planning your color palette, we can think about how those color tones are going to read on the photographer's final product. The other thing we want to think about is, with the photography, how is your photographer going to be capturing your day? We want to think about where those floral elements are going to be in relation to where your photographer is planning on being throughout the day. So some common examples are your ceremony backdrop. You're going to have lots of framed kind of photos of you and your spouse at the front getting married. So what are we going to do behind you to make you look amazing and to really make you stand out and pop? And what floral moments are we going to use to enhance the day? Those are things that we think about when we're planning your flowers together or planning your flowers with your event designer. One quick thing I want to mention, there's a really big trend of pulling a Pinterest photo and asking a florist to create this photo exactly. We don't do that. Why don't we do that? We don't do that for one main reason. We're copying another designer's work. So professionally, not a good look. And also, why would you want someone else's design that's not unique to you? Their day is completely different. Their love story is completely different. Yes, we can take inspiration, but we're not going to directly copy a photo, so please don't ask us to do it. Don't ask us to do it. We're not going to do it for you. So those are some of the big picture items of how I design your wedding flowers. We're thinking of things like season, context, and especially how your photographer is going to capture the day. If you have any other questions about what the design process looks like and what actually goes into it, drop them in the comments below and make sure to subscribe for more content from Ask the Florist.